Hey guys, it's Grace. So I am sorry if this is a weird position, if the lighting is weird, if like half of my face is lit and half of it isn't, but I am in my room right now and today I'm going to be doing a video on this book called This Crazy Vegan Life. Just so you guys know, I am in my dorm room, like I said, and I'm going to be doing a dorm tour very soon, hopefully next week, but my roommate just needs to get some more decoration pieces before we do that, and we need to like figure out a day so we can both make our beds and everything will be clean. And yeah, but that is coming, so please subscribe if you haven't already so you can know when that is up. So the last book that I talked about, All I Know Now, was a book by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I will stick it right here, and I really enjoyed that book. I said in my last Books I Love video that I thought that the book would be better suited for someone who was a little bit younger than me, but I actually disagree with that now, because as she moved towards the end of the book, the beginning of the book was more of like her childhood and her high school life and like how that affected her and the advice that she could give to that, which I've already experienced, so I knew most of that. And then she moved on to just like kind of life in general and how to be a better person in general and how to like follow your passion and not be put down by anyone who thinks you can't do what you want to do and that kind of stuff, which is more prevalent to me, especially as I'm going into college and like following what I'd love to do in my life. And I really enjoyed the book. Again, I loved the shortness of the chapters, I would say. They weren't like super short, but they were reasonable, where, you know, you can read a chunk of it and read a single chapter and then kind of move on and not have to randomly stop in the middle of a chapter. I hate when books do that. So that was very nice, and overall I really liked the book. It wasn't something that I normally read just because I don't really like nonfiction books, but obviously I'm reading another nonfiction book now. But I liked it. It was a good change, and it was nice to have some like life advice and just be reassured that I'm doing the right thing and how I can improve as a person. So if you are in high school or college, I would definitely recommend this for you. It's kind of more tailored towards women. I wouldn't say that it completely excludes men. I think she definitely does include things that could be applied to boys as well, but I definitely think that because she is a girl, most of the experiences that she has gone through are focused on women, so she can't really say anything towards what happens with men. So yeah, that is how I feel about that book. Really great read. I would definitely recommend it. Always love supporting YouTubers, and Carrie's just a wonderful person in general, so I liked that book. This is This Crazy Vegan Life by Christina Perello, I believe is how you say it. I got this book from a yard sale, and I got a bunch of other really awesome books about veganism and macrobiotics and like meditation and that kind of stuff. And I started reading this book. Basically, it's not just like one of those preachy vegan books, which I really like, because if you guys know this, I've told you this a couple of times on my channel, I just went vegan. So last week I started going vegan. I've been vegan for about a week and a half now, and I'm getting started on my journey to veganism in a college setting, which I will be doing more videos about because it's honestly a struggle sometimes. But I thought this would be great for making food. It's more gonna matter, you know, next year when I'm hopefully in an apartment of my own and have my own kitchen. But I thought this would just be a great resource anyways, and I am through to about page 50, which does not seem like halfway through the book, but the back is all recipes and a step-by-step like eating plan for days if you need that kind of thing. I don't necessarily need that kind of thing. My dad's a chef. I have enough experience with like mixing foods and things like that to know how to do all that kind of stuff. But it also has a lot of recipes and stuff like that that you could use, and that's been gonna be super helpful for me when I get my own kitchen. But the thing that I do like about this is she breaks it into sections, so it's very easy to understand. She is a little bit preachy, just a little bit. It's a lot less preachy than I have seen a lot of other vegans do, and I'm sure a lot of other vegan books do. But it's more of like her talking with passion and trying to get her point across than being like, if you don't eat, you know, vegetables alone, you're a horrible person. But she does back up everything that she says with pretty reputable sources and reputable information and statistics and stuff like that. So I really like that. That's kind of the problem that I've had with a lot of people, is not just vegans or like veganism in general, but just like political things or just, you know, talking about a certain topic. Like, people just don't know their information and they don't put their sources. And so having something, especially with veganism, that has really reputable sources is very like important to me. So far I've really enjoyed this book, and it hasn't been like a drag to get through. It's pretty interesting to me, so that's also good. She not only talks about like veganism, but also how to like rethink the way you are, because obviously we're all trained to eat meat and eat dairy by the meat and dairy industry and our parents, unless you have like vegetarian or vegan parents. But most people are kind of trained by society to think that way, and it's just kind of taking it back again with mindfulness and just like taking it back, looking at why you eat the way you do, why you think the way you do, and seeing if you can change that. So I really do enjoy this book. Alright, so that is the last book that I read and this new book. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you are liking these book review style videos, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you'd like to, you can check out my previous video on this side of the screen and my previous vlog on that side of the screen. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.